Welcome to another edition of 60 Days with Nat Jones. Today I'm reviewing a workout that I basically overlooked. You can find it in the March 2010 issue of Men's Fitness. It's called Get an IronMan Body. It was developed by Brad Bowes, PhD, to get actor Robert Downey Jr. in shape and ripped up for his role of Iron Man. The way this routine works, it works in 4 blocks. At the top of each of these blocks, you start out with 5 minutes on a stair climber. Now if you're at home, you can't do that. So what I've done is substitute some of the exercises within these routines with exercises that you can do at home. For example, instead of 5 minutes with a stair climber, 5 minutes of jump rope would do just fine instead. So let's check it out. The first exercise in block 1 is push-ups. You do this for 1 minute. Now, you want to start out with your legs put together, your hands and your head in this form of a triangle, and you want to go straight down. Exercise number 2 is bent over rows. You want to stand with your feet shoulder distance apart, bend your hips back, and this will help you keep your back straight in its natural position. Put the weights in front of you, just below your knees, and pull them up. Make sure you tap right here at your chest. Next exercise is the dead bug. You want to start out with your knees up and your back flat on the ground, and your hands up as well, like this, looking like a dead bug. And then you take your opposite leg and arm and move them down, squeezing your core at the same time, then alternating. The next exercise is called the bear crawl. Now this is a great exercise for your core, your arms, your legs, your ankles, everything. Full body. Get yourself in a quadruped position. Okay? Start out with your opposite leg and arm out, and then crawl. The last exercise for block 1 is the clean and jerk. Now you can do this with dumbbells or with the barbell. It is up to you. You want to squat down, make sure you stick your butt out, natural position, keeping your back straight. Grab the barbell in front of you, and then you're going to explode. You're going to lift it like this. All the way up, bring it down, absorbing the weight in your legs, and then you explode back up, pushing it up, at the same time kicking your leg back. So you look like this. Let's do it. Clean and jerk. And block 2 starts off with pull-ups. Now you can engage your core with this by just lifting up your knees. The next exercise is called the kettlebell alternating swing. Now if you have dumbbells, you can do this exercise, except you cannot switch it in midair. You would have to switch hands manually. The exercise is done like this. Start out with your feet slightly wider than shoulder distance apart. Get down to a squat. Make sure your back is straight in its natural position. Start the kettlebell off with a little bit of a swing, and then bring it up at its apex, switch. Get the kettlebell slightly above your shoulder, and that's where you switch at the top of the swing. The next exercise is the plank. You want to start out in a push-up position, and then bend your elbows, and put yourself on your forearms, and just hold the position. Keeping your back straight, just like you would do in your push-up position. And just hold. Next exercise are side laterals. Start out with some light weights at your side, and then simply bring them up to shoulder level so that you look like a T. The next exercise that starts off block 3 are hyperextensions. Great exercise for your back, your lower back. Now, if you're in a gym, they actually have a bench that you can do this with. But at home, you can do this with your Swiss ball. Get on top of your Swiss ball. Make sure your feet are on the ground. And bend over your Swiss ball and just lift yourself up. The next exercise is the Swiss ball chest press. Start out by sitting on top of the ball, then roll it to your lower back until you're in a chest press position, and then lift. The next exercise is called the bird dog. You want to get down on all fours, knees on the ground, and you want to lift your opposite leg till it's straight and parallel to the ground, and your opposite arm. You want to hold this position for 10 seconds. And then switch. Tighten up your core when you do this. You really feel it. The next exercise is the 1 foot up split squat. You want to get yourself a bench or a chair, something that you can put your leg up on. Alright, notice that my toes are just touching here. And one leg straight, and you're just going to bend down. Try to get your back knee as close as possible to the ground. Focusing all the weight on your front leg. Next exercise is called the standing long jump. Start with your feet shoulder distance apart. Bend your knees down. As you lean forward, explode. Land in the same fashion. That starts off block 4. It's called the uni push-up. Get yourself your trusted medicine ball, put it on the ground, put one hand on your medicine ball and one hand on the ground. Get into a push-up position and do a push-up. Roll the ball to the other hand and do it again. Keep switching. This exercise is called the Swiss ball side crunch. What you want to do is basically wedge yourself between a wall and a Swiss ball. Get a Swiss ball, put it to one side of you, and lean on it. Take the opposite leg and wedge it on the wall like so. Then take the back leg here and put it behind that leg. Once you got that, make sure you're at a 45-degree angle. Put your hands behind your head and crunch. It's a great exercise for your obliques. Next exercise is called the Swiss ball wall squat. Get yourself a Swiss ball, put it on the wall, put it behind the middle of your back, squat down. You can do this with or without weight. The Swiss ball allows you to get a little bit deeper in the squat actually, because you're leaning on it, putting some of your weight on it. But you can squat down and get some weights and add another level of difficulty to it. The last exercise for block 4 is called the sumo squat. Start out with a dumbbell between your legs. Your legs should be slightly wider than your shoulders and your feet should be pointed outward. Then what you're going to do is you're going to squat down and wait till your legs get parallel to the floor and then explode back up. Men's Fitness, Get an IronMan Body. Exercises developed by Brad Bose, PhD. This routine I give 5 stars. These actors are so lucky that they get access to these trainers that break down exercises into a science. This routine will engage all your major muscle groups and also work out your core. And since it's time-based versus exercises being done in reps, you really feel it. So guys, try it out and let me know what you think. Thank you for joining me.